The Kraz Emperor watched in horror as the massive cryo facilities across Earth began their awakening sequences. His military advisors had assured him that humanity's warriors, frozen centuries ago during the Great Sleep, would be disoriented and weak upon revival. They had calculated it would take weeks for the humans to recover their combat capabilities. They were wrong. The first pod opened exactly 3 hours after the Kraz invasion fleet entered Earth's solar system. Commander Sarah Chen emerged, her neural implants already connecting to Earth's defense grid, before her feet touched the ground. The ancient warrior's vitals were perfect. The cryo sleep had preserved not just her body, but her legendary combat instincts. "Status report," she demanded, her augmented vision already processing battlefield data. The AI defense system responded instantly. Kraz invasion force, 10,000 ships. Estimated combat strength, 30 million warriors. They believed Earth defenseless, except for automated systems. Sarah allowed herself a small smile. "Wake the others." Across the planet, 1 million cryopods activated simultaneously. Humanity's most elite soldiers, pilots and strategists, veterans of the machine wars and the Nexus conflicts, returned to consciousness. These weren't ordinary warriors. They were the ones who had chosen to sleep, to wait, to guard Earth against future threats that would require humanity's most devastating weapons. The Kraz noticed something was wrong when their first wave lost contact. 100 ships simply gone. No distress signals. No debris. Just silence. "Impossible," the Emperor muttered, watching his tactical display. Their weapons platforms were supposed to be automated, predictable. "My Emperor," his science advisor interrupted, voice trembling. "We're detecting quantum signatures. The humans. They're using the old tech. The forbidden weapons." The color drained from the Emperor's face. Everyone in the galaxy knew about humanity's quantum arsenal, weapons so devastating they had been voluntarily locked away with their wielders. The humans had called it the Sleep Protocol, their promise to put their most dangerous weapons and warriors into stasis to prevent their misuse. But they had also made another promise: if Earth was ever truly threatened, they would wake up. Commander Chen's voice echoed across all frequencies, a courtesy call that was both warning and death sentence. "This is humanity's sleeping legion. You have violated solar space. You have 1 hour to retreat. There will not be a second warning." The Kraz Emperor, raised on stories of human warfare, knew he should order a retreat. But pride won over wisdom. "They are relics," he declared. "Ancient warriors, fighting with ancient weapons. Press the attack." At the 59-minute mark, humanity demonstrated why they had been feared even in their sleep. Quantum-phased fighters, piloted by humans who had once fought time itself, emerged from subspace pockets. Ships crewed by veterans of the machine wars brought weapons that could erase matter from existence. Specialists who had survived the Nexus conflicts deployed reality-warping strategies that turned space itself into a weapon. The Kraz fleet discovered too late why humanity had chosen to sleep, not out of weakness, but because they had become too powerful. Their weapons could crack planets. Their strategies could bend probability. Their warriors could fight in dimensions the Kraz couldn't even perceive. Sarah Chen, leading from the front in her quantum-phase battlesuit, coordinated the entire defense with the efficiency of someone who had fought wars across multiple timelines. Her neural links connected 1 million veterans into a single fighting force, their centuries of combat experience functioning as one devastating consciousness. "Target their command ship," she ordered. Standard Legion protocols. Standard for the Sleeping Legion meant deploying weapons that violated several laws of physics. The Emperor's flagship didn't explode, it simply ceased to exist, along with a sphere of space-time 3 light seconds in diameter. The battle, if it could be called that, lasted exactly 27 minutes after the warning expired. The Kraz never even managed to fire a second volley. Their mighty invasion fleet was reduced to scattered atoms and quantum echoes. In the aftermath, as the Legion began their return to cryosleep, Sarah Chen recorded humanity's official response to the invasion attempt. "We slept not because we were weak, but because we were strong. We slept not in fear, but so that others would not fear us." Remember this: Earth's greatest warriors are always watching, even in their dreams. The next species that mistakes our peace for weakness may not receive a warning at all. The sleeping Legion returned to their pods, leaving behind tales that would terrify spacefaring races for generations. The galaxy had been reminded why humanity had chosen to put its strongest weapons and warriors to sleep, and why waking them was the last mistake an enemy would ever make. As Sarah Chen's pod closed, her final neural transmission reached the galaxy's diplomatic channels. "We'll be watching. Let us sleep in peace." The Galactic Council would later officially classify humanity's sleeping Legion as a Class Omega civilization extinction event. The classification came with a simple warning: do not wake the sleeping giants of Earth. What they dream of is bad enough. What they do when awake is beyond comprehension.